Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is The Cursed Forest. We're heading in deeper. Thank you for saving me for that. Very annoying. Bear traps everywhere? So this is section 4. Looks like we've got quite the, oh, okay, I didn't realize we could actually see our body like that. It looks like we've got quite the area here that we're going to have to deal with. Alright, got save area over there. Let's work our way around first, though. Well, okay. There's pit traps. Lovely. Guess I won't be taking shortcuts through the grass right now. Why are there so many traps everywhere in this place? Who owns this many bear traps? Also, for a ghost, which you'd think would be... Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's weird. It stays open. Weird. You'd think would be, say, incorporeal, more or less. This ghost seems to be interactable with basically everything rather well. And rather a lot. I wonder how I'm supposed to wreck it. Ah, okay. Something slow. They might open up anyway. Alright. So I just have to be careful and not be impatient and run everywhere. We've got a save point down there, and one down there, it looks like. That's weird. New World is near. The last few weeks have been very rough. We started preparing for the day that will change everything because of Yan, and a few settlers that doubt my plan. Ritual preparations are becoming harder. I have sent a few loyal followers to watch them and keep them on distance. Unfortunately, because of my preparations, I can't spend as much time with Sarah as I would have liked. I understand that there is no need to be sad, and I hope she does too. Sarah will not leave me, because of the mission that Sarah's destiny has prepared for her. When the ritual is complete, we will spend even less time together, but she will be happier. I am going to fix all my mistakes, and will let my daughter fly freely from the nest. I will stop controlling her, and let her make this world a better place. That's an interesting way to justify turning into a ritual sacrifice. Okay. This one looks iffy. What happens if I touch it? Okay, just keep touching. Cool. Oh, broke something. Here, I was just fiddling with it. I didn't actually think it would break something. Don't mind me, just break the world. Raiding this area. Okay. Whirlpool, drain the lake. Totally meant to do that. Oh. Interesting. So, well, rip A1 downstream from here because that's going to cause instantaneous flash flooding everywhere. And probably drown and wash away basically everything in A1 in that flood region. Alright. Interesting that there's these weird areas here. Let's take a closer look if we can. Alright. I can't go through here. Okay. There's where we've been. That's where the teddy bear was. Nice. Yeah, I was just poking it, just being like, hey, cool, this is fun. And then I realized it was cracking open more and more. I was like, ooh, is it going to explode? And then it did. But not in the way I thought it was going to explode. I was expecting it was going to explode and, like, take me with it. Caught a boot there. Not so good at fishing now, are ya? Alright, on we go. Oh. Excuse me? Why is my vision going weird? Hello? There's that deer again. And another safe point? I have one right here. Didn't we just hit one? You know what? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna light every one I find. Since the one note we found talked about how the one guy didn't light them, but he was going to complete the ritual. And he figured if he didn't light them, then she'd leave him alone. And he could complete the ritual or whatever. But then obviously that didn't work right for him, because we still have all this going on. So, either he died before he could complete the ritual, or he never completed the ritual. Or he tried to, but didn't do it correctly. That's a village down there. That's interesting. Anything good over here? Oh, and another toilet. Spend time in a toilet during the 4th section. Yeah, okay. This one doesn't look like it's actually going to break off. I don't know what is with this game in toilets. I love the look of this game, by the way. Though, I believe it was advertised as a horror adventure. But I find it more interesting than horrific. And I'm also more concerned about, like, it's got so many weird humor bits that... What is that? Scarecrow? You're not a scarecrow. Well, you are a scarecrow, sort of. But not the one I'm doing. What's this say? Whoa! Guess it was a good thing I was standing to the side. I was just looking at that, but that's someone throwing a pitchfork. Guess it was a good thing I stepped to the side, though, because that probably would have hit me right in the head. Not sure where that came from. You didn't see anything with a scarecrow person that isn't really a scarecrow person. Did you? Alright. Oh, ow. Seriously, a rake. Someone didn't pay attention during the walk. Yep, ow. I just got a rake in my face. Okay. Before we continue on, I need to look over here. That seems like the way to go. Where's this going then? Can't go down there. And I should go in there. Again, more shaking and questionableness. Right. There's another safe point down there. Oh, that looks like a dead end. Okay. So I guess I should go down there first. This must be the way on. That connects there. See? Put out all campfires in the section. Oh, whoops. Okay. One, I didn't realize that there was an achievement for putting out the campfires. And two, ow. I just happened to trip over it. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Alright. We'll check you out in a minute, Mr. Spooky House. Yeah. What the? What was that? Delayed death? Died of a heart attack? Alright. That was funny. That felt really weirdly delayed, like, oh no, I should die now. Okay. We're gonna go down here and hit this save point. Just to hit it. And there we are. Let's go see if the teddy bear's still up. You still here, Teddy? There you are. You're coming with me. I will best friends forever. I will not lose you again. I am still gonna lose this teddy bear again. I almost guarantee we are going for the love of me. Another rake? Alright, we're good. But I can almost guarantee we are going to lose this teddy bear. Alright, let's check out the spooky house. Yep, that's not good. This is where you normally would leave, but yeah, we'll go in. So, taking a runestone. One more to go. One more body part, one more runestone. Alright. Happening? Oh. Hello? Here. Run. Oh. Okay, I don't know why I ran so fast there. But, alright. See, oh, you're hiding in here. Hello. Great. So I'm not hiding in the cab. So I'm not going to be hiding in here, because you're in the way. No closet for me. And I can't turn on the light. Great. Oh, the door opened. Thanks. Yeah, this feels safe. Again? We're doing this thing? Alright, that's how you want to play it. Alright, fair. Look by my own shadows. No way in here. No way out of here. Alright. Well, I got your runestone, so there. I'm taking it with me whether you like it or not. Can I... There's nothing else. Can I leave now? Feels iffy to me. Okay. Whatever, dear. You do you. Be all spooky. I'm still taking your runestone. Okay, I have to go back and save, right? Oh. He's gone. Not step on that again. Okay. So the Scarecrow, I think, is the actual evil thing. Because we had that one note with the old man and, like, him talking about, oh, the Scarecrow is nothing, it's what's inside it that matters. And then, no, I did tell him, and he died later. We had that one note way early on. And the girl seems to be, maybe not innocent in this whole abyss. Like, innocent in herself, but she's not like maybe not completely innocent now as a ghost who's obviously been killing people out of boredom or something like that. But like innocent as in she got sacrificed and became what she became. Which I think what we're doing is trying to put an end to this. Completing the ritual or undoing the ritual, something like that. Okay. In there or down here? I think in there is where we go. Down here I believe is a dead end, but I want to take a look at my notes. Really? No notes here? Really expected one. No, it's saved. Didn't expect that either. So we got this area here. Didn't think there was another side area. Maybe I do go in that cave then. Before we go this is looking like it might go on after all. Which way? Let's take a peek. Well, at least we got a save point, so I can for sure come back here if I need to. Or can reload if this ends up being a one-way trip. Okay, this is probably where we're gonna end up. Alright, we should go back and hit that key. Because it's now looking very much like this is the way up. When at first, I didn't even know this area was. Actually getting a little spooky in this few spots here, but at the same time... Okay. I apparently stepped in a bear trap there. But we're okay. We're moving on. Totally fine. Don't worry about it. Cave. Where's that coming from? Oh, there's a little area. Okay. Resurrection. Sarah is scared. She doesn't understand what is going on, but I don't blame her. She always was so naive. Good thing that I always knew what I must do. It was my decision to stay in this place after the railroad was finished. When I found those ancient ruins, I started to hear this voice. A voice that guided me and helped me to make my decisions. With his help, I learned of the ritual that will save this world. My daughter Sarah will be our beacon of hope. After her resurrection, she and her pureness will recreate our world and fix all the mistakes that drew it into the abyss. I am a prophet and Sarah is our hope. Soon the results of my work will grow and the harvest of our efforts will improve this world. Okay, that's not going to end badly at all. Hearing voices, are we? Yeah, so okay, that's definitely pointing more towards. I bet that scarecrow that's going around and doing stuff is actually bad. Wait. Oh, that's what hit me. It wasn't a. It wasn't a. Actually, that feels like it would be worse than a bear in some cases. Uh. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was a bear trap that hit me, but it was that. And that there before. Okay. Don't worry, it's only some minor injuries and or major internal bleeding. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. And jump off this. Whee! Okay, sorry. Intrusive thoughts one. Also, apparently there was a achievement for that one time where we saw the girl jump off the plank into the pond below. We just took the ramp down. There was an achievement for if you jump like she did. So, missed the achievement. Oh well. Okay, how do I get to you? Spooky building. What if I don't wanna? Going around. Oh, there's something glowy in there too. It's really important in there. Wait, that doesn't look right. It has an X on it. That's why. Okay, so it's a bunch of little pieces. It's a face. What? Ghost girl, what are you doing? Why are you hanging out there? Are you gonna jump out and spook me? Oh, you're going away. I can see your shadow moving. Oh, you had a coat rack all set. Huh? Okay. Almost got me. Hello? Why is it not letting me do anything? Thought I saw the ability to interact with this door, and now it's not doing anything. Can I call from here? Ah. Oh, I did not realize there was water down here. It is very dark. Could it not be so quite so dark? Enduring toy. I tried to warn him, but he won't even try to listen. His self-confidence and arrogance doesn't let him think straight. He can't even recognize that he's doing exactly what the creature under the shadows wants him to do. If I don't do anything, then the situation will be catastrophic. I don't have enough power. I can't do it by myself. This toy makes me sick. His ego and cavalier self-confidence are as annoying as scratching on glass. My puppet master doesn't want me to break this toy. It should play a big role in his plans. This toy must think it's so important, and soon it will be free. And in the same moment, it'll only go straight to the gallows, without even recognizing the destiny awaiting it. It seems that Puppet Master will even release me when this toy has played his part. I want to rest so badly, but at the same time I prefer to see how this toy will suffer. I will not let the Puppet Master finish his game. He's taken too much from me. He thinks he can control me like my daddy. The rage he wanted to make stronger in me ironically freed me from his chains for a while. It is time for me to take something from him. I will need to use a method that my good side would never be able to do. I will break this toy. It is time to make that curious toy take a rest. Okay, so are they talking about me, or are they talking about that one guy who's like, I found a way to avoid her? And are we actually, by completing this ritual, actually completing what the entity or whatever it is wants? Also makes me then wonder if there are multiple endings to this game if we were like... Something about a runestone. Fifth element. Great. Actually, now that I think about it, we don't really have a choice in this, do we? Because all the progression doesn't happen unless we interact with these things. Hey there. Like, I bet now we'll have a continuation. Either we'll end up waking up somewhere else, or that one gate that was locked outside. Alright, we've got all the rune stones. Great. So yeah, I bet that note was about us, and we are breaking things, but like we're doing what the entity wants by completing the trial, the ritual. Weird. Oh well, on we go. No, I still can't go through here. Okay. What am I missing? Where else would I go? But it makes me wonder then if there is a alternate ending if we don't do certain things. Like, oh, I can suddenly interact with them. Okay, great. And we got a key. Hi there, Mr. Scarecrow. Totally not evil. Yeah, that wouldn't have been there if we hadn't grabbed the stuff. I woke up from the heart-rending screams. There was nothing except deep darkness all around. All of the settlement was swallowed in this waltz of madness. Am I still sleeping? Sarah, I must find her as soon as possible. I only hope that this nightmare didn't take her. While I was searching for Sarah, I found some kid. He was around 10 years old. I didn't recognize him. I don't remember any young people in our settlement except Sarah. He looked like he wasn't real, same as everything around here. Despite this, I couldn't leave him alone in such a place. He was very scared and helpless. The boy told me he was living with his mother, who was taken by a dark creature. He called this creature the Spirit of Forest. When I asked him if his father was still alive, he looked at me with an expression in his eyes I couldn't comprehend. I wanted to find Sarah, but I still needed to help this kid. That is why I decided to take him from this cursed place and then go back for my Sarah. While we were walking, I screamed her name and hoped to find her during our way, but the child asked me to stop. Stop doing it. If you keep screaming like that, the Spirit of Forest will find us, he said in hushed whispers. He was so anxious and fearful that I had no other choice than to stop calling her. Who is this Spirit of the Forest? It seems that poor kid is so scared that his mind created some illusionary monsters. In any case, I should hurry up. That's a strange note. Makes me wonder, was that her father? Or was that the guy who wanted to, Oh yes, that one's in here. Little prison cell? Nope. Nothing there for me. Alright. Yes, this is totally safe. Definitely not a death trap. Definitely not. And into the water we go. Alright. So yeah, I'm really wondering, are we completing the ritual in the way the entity wants, or are we completing the ritual in a way that would stop the entity? Because it's sounding more and more like we might actually be doing what the entity wants and the girl is trying to stop us, even if it means potentially killing us. And that would bring an interesting twist to the whole like our keep coming back thing. Are we coming back because we are like it's a game and we're reloading, or is it we're coming back because we're stuck in some weird loop that we can't escape? And this entity keeps reviving. There she is. Looks like she has him in a bed and shelter. To suggest she pulled us out of the river. Oh, that bed cannot be comfortable. Which one we're looking out at? Cave? I'm betting we're in section 5 now. Hide text. Okay, lots of faces. Let's check our notes. Yep, we're in section 5 now. Section 4, I missed one from Sarah. Oh, weird. When did I miss that? Oh well, too late now. I have not been perfect in finding all these notes. Unfortunately. Alright, that's probably where we're headed. Birds. And a swirling purple. That's pretty good. Weird decibel rain effect on my screen, which is odd considering we're not looking for a video camera mostly or anything like that. Like most of the games that do this effect would have us doing. There's the village down below. Something there. Up here. Something up there too. Looks like we got a lot of up and down in this area. On? Something glowy. Another map? And a note. can't pick this up. Okay. Well, fine. So we've got, what, this way to go? The Rubicon, no turning back. Don't know what that means. But, oh, this is where we fell in. Once again, Ghost putting us up well ahead of where we were, and much higher up than where we were. Seems like there's a running trend. Can I go this way? No. Okay. Let's take a look at the map. Let's find a map in the final section. Okay. We've got pass over here, pass over here, pass over here, pass over here, pass over here. Lots of back and forth till we get to a house. Then ritual site, load out of here. That's what I'm guessing. Anything in the pond? Nope, doesn't look like it. This path. Oh, it might. Alright, there's another one of those. See anything over here? Now those are lit up. Alright, moving on. Path up. To the left and down to water. Okay, let me check that map. So I think I was just over here. So, yeah, this way, then that path there is the way out. Okay, so path on, path to the left should be a dead end down here. Nice. Up here again. Gotta go falling down. Something glowy up there. There's the deer. I see your eyes flash. I saw your eyes flash up there. And here is this dude again. Taking your glowy rock. Wander off the water. Yeah. Let's keep going. I had the music. Strange. Do 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 do. It's different. A lot of carved stone out here. Seems that this may have been... Also, all these are set off, which is also interesting. Oh, I also have reason to believe that deer is like a Wendigo or like undead. There's a trading card for the game, and I got one for the deer, and it was like undead deer or something like that. Cliffside, don't fall off. Great, great. Oh, okay, that is very easy to slip. Come on. There we go. Alright, I see a glowy thing there. Probably I need to go to that. But first, go this way. Excuse me. Doesn't look very supportive. Nope. Plush Hope. I remember that day, the day when my mother gave him to me. In an instant, this plush bear became my favorite toy. He was always near me. When my mother was gone, this toy had a new meaning for me. With him, I always remembered how my mom loved and took care of me. This toy became my eternal memory of her. After my dad changed, this teddy bear became my comfort and ray of hope. But near my 18th birthday, my teddy bear was lost. I don't understand how it happened. I was always very careful with him. This toy always was near me. My father didn't even want to listen about my supplication to help find him. He was too busy with problems that he felt more... I felt that someone took this teddy bear from me and didn't let me find him. I lost not just a toy with this teddy. I lost all warm feelings that this toy represents. I'm still hoping to find it, but more days are passing. And the more I have a feeling that I will probably never find it again. It feels that everything happening around me is not going to change as it has before. Now it makes me wonder, the fact that the ghost, like, saved us from when we fell in the river, is that because we were carrying the teddy and it reminded her of, like, you know, being good or whatever? It makes me wonder. Alright, got another rock. Collecting glowy rocks. Okay. Oh, okay. Ow. There we go, now you mean it. That's a little creepy. I almost fell off into my death. It'll be bad. Nice hat. Almost got me there. Almost. Didn't quite get me though. Where did you go? Where did she go? I saw that. I see you over there. You wanna give me another push off the cliff? Is that what you're trying to do? Kinda didn't do it quite right that time. Alright, I gotta go up that way. Go down there. Something odd there. Well, we just got a save, so that's different. Let's go grab you. And no. Spirit of nature. I often read tales in which nature is more like a physical creature. After the ritual, I started to feel my connection with this place. It's like this forest was poisoned, and this poison was spreading so fast that too soon it consumed the whole forest territory, feeding on the suffering, anger, citizens' despair. Darkness was taking control of this forest, and then I felt it. It was even more ancient than the one who poisoned this forest. The spirit of nature. It was here long before the incident. It was taking form of the different animals. It was defeated by darkness, just the same as this forest, decomposing, emitting a hoarse howl, wandering around the forest like a caged animal that understands there can be no escape. I don't feel lonely with it. It is nice that this forest keeps bringing new friends to me. Alright, so the spirit of nature, I'm guessing, is the deer we keep seeing. It's not doing so hot. It has weird... Okay. This is almost guaranteed to kill me, right? Yeah, this is gonna kill me, but it's still working. Nope, never mind, did not kill me. Just a plate of food. Okay. Well, that's a thing. See over there. Let's go up that way, I think. Right back to darkness with these glowy gems I've gotten. I need one more. I only have 3 right now, I think. I'm missing at least 1. And I do recall there was a glowy thing up above that beach, which I think is up there. There's also an area over here, so I'm not sure. Is that a bear and a hedgehog? There's... Oh wait, no, maybe again. Okay. What's in here? A chair. Looking out over the lake. It's foggy out there. Yep, there's the glow. Don't see a note or anything. Alright, let's go up. So the bridge here is destroyed. How do I get up there? It looks like I need to go that way. Is there another step I can get up? Maybe this note will tell me something. Regarding crystals. During my exploration, I found some strange crystals. They glow strongly in the dark and have an incredibly unique structural composition. While I was collecting them, I thought only of how much I could sell such strange rocks for. Thank goodness I collected them. They became my salvation. The darkness in this place can easily kill you, even a few seconds without light, and you will hear voices, feel their eyes following you from deep in the shadows, even catch a glimpse of their evil smiling faces in the darkness. Sanity flows from you like water through a sieve. Trapped in the suffocating darkness, I remembered the crystals and took one in my hand. but they were too dim to penetrate the shadows. I felt a breath on the nape of my neck, and all my hair stood on end. I dropped frantically to the ground, searching around, trying to find something to defend myself with. I picked up what felt like a stick. I used the crystal's light as a makeshift flashlight. From its dim light, I saw that I had picked up some kind of scepter, and at the top was a hollow, the perfect size to place the crystal in. Following my instincts, I placed the gem into the crevice, and at once, the crystal's light beamed brighter. It made darkness went off. That's a weird phrase. The scepter became weighed down by the energy. I couldn't take it with me. I pushed it into the ground. As I explored, I found more. I tried to stay as close to them as possible. It is the only way to fight off the darkness. Alright, so basically, hey, yeah, you gotta light these in order to get past it. Got it. One more save point left, one more skeleton bit. Got everything else. Or if I've missed the save point, or if it's up ahead. I have a nice way to tell, hey, we're in this game? Alright. Kind of a nice way to tell, though, that we're getting through the game. We're very close to the end. If there's only one more save left. Okay, let's try this again. Only this time, we'll stick on the path. And then not step there. I'll probably forget about that and step there on the way back. Up we go, and up we go. Let's see. Yeah, I can step in these squares. And that looks totally safe. Secrets. I don't want to have secrets. Sometimes when we share our secrets with people, it makes us closer and our bond stronger, but some secrets create doubt and destroy trust. My father has many secrets. One day I was walking in the settlement and saw a boy looking at me from a window. He looked only 12 years old. He looked very sad. I wanted to cheer him up. I smiled and waved to him, but he closed the curtains and went away. Something made me curious. This boy was very young, but his eyes looked like a grown man's. I started to visit that place more often. I wanted to see this boy again. When my father found out about it, he became angry and forbade me to come close to that house again. But this warning just raised my curiosity. One day I saw how my father entered that boy's house. He looked unhappy. He wasn't there too long. Soon enough, he came out with a woman I'd never seen before. Who is that kid, and how is my father connected with this woman? Secrets around my father are mounting. Obvious answers come to my head. I tried to ignore them. On reflection, they would explain my mother's sudden sadness. Yeah, because her mother and her father were not doing great in the relationship, and he was seeing other women. So okay, so it sounds like this boy in the village is likely another one of his kids. Make me run all the way back down. Alright. You know what? No, I can't get enough jump to jump into the lake here. Yeah. Nope. Alright. Go the long way. Down and down. And watch out for the hole, which is suddenly opened up. I saw that. I see you, Shadow. I've already been down this way, so shouldn't be any more traps. Unless someone's been setting them. Oh, I see the ghost girl going that way. She's running ahead of us. Interesting. Oh, the scarecrow's gone. Great. Oh, I saw that. She's in the water. So we're gonna grab this. Falling star, find the crystal. Alright. Well, okay, that's kind of creepy. Can we go into the water after her and drown? Or something else? No? Okay. Interesting. This water would have to be freezing, right? Oh, there's a... Wait, was that a shadow from... this? Or... Oh, it's from me moving around, okay. It's me stirring up silt and stuff. Ah, right. Very interesting. Okay, that song was a little creepy. I'll give it that. Of course, I keep referring to this ghost girl as like a little girl, and she has to have at least been like what, early to mid-teens. If the boy was 12, and I believe, actually no, she might be younger than that. So she might have been in like what, 10. So she might have been very early teens, because I think the boy would have been probably. I'm trying to remember when the note said her father was and her mother were having a rough time and you seeing other women. It might have been before she was born. Because then she was born and it brought them together for a bit. I can't remember if that, yeah. I can't remember for sure on the timing with when he was seeing others and not. So she might either be slightly older than the boy or slightly younger. And I'm thinking maybe slightly... Yep. Light. There we go, darkness. And that looks like a nice village there. Okay. Need music like we're getting to the end. Feels very final. We're still missing a bone and we're still missing a stable. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, whoa, okay, that was an awkward jump. Let's go. Oh, hello. I was weak. Okay. That tells me nothing useful. Right? Left. Path to the left is note. Oh, and I almost fell in there. Alright. No notes over here? Yeah. And we go right. I go across this, I don't have any trouble. Hey, it didn't collapse. What do you know? Jittery here. I think the rain effect may not be the minor jittery. Go up there. Okay. Let's check the notes. How are we doing? Still missing some from Sarah, some from the stores. Maybe we're not nearly as close to the end as I thought we were, or either that or I'm missing things left or right. That's a fake save point. Had to push it. Alright, now we're on the other side of this. Pressing on. So the house should be right over here. Another save, huh? Big bonfire. Whee! There are things stronger than you. Matchstick. It just saved, so I was like, ah, okay. That one I cannot knock out by... I can't put that fire out by just raining. Possession and fail. Soon I will be able to finish the reverse ritual, but something is wrong. I think I've made a mistake. I can feel my will becoming weaker. It is like something is making... follow a scenario that was already written. All my feelings of superiority and joy, of feeling sharp of mind. It's like they were given to me, to keep my mind in the illusion that it's me controlling my destiny. This is all going way too easily. It's like a cheap performance, but there is no way back. I need to finish what I started. I can only hope that all will end with the best outcome. The dark girl came for me. I needed at least a few more minutes and I would have finished the ritual. Now I understand she could kill me at any moment. But for reasons unknown to me, she wasn't in a hurry. I wasn't as cunning as I thought. All the chances I got were given from her. I don't know for what reason. Maybe she had some purpose. Maybe she was just toying with me. But now there is no turning back. I don't want to disappear like those dead bodies. I can't agree that my life will become so pointless. I can't accept this. I tried to block those thoughts, but they appeared in my head again and again. My entire part in this story is just to become another victim of these accursed wolves. Okay, so yeah, that's the other person. So he was the one she was talking about having to stop them. What about me? How does that count? How is it falling, like, how am I falling into this whole run of things? Am I repeating the same mistakes, or am I doing things slightly different? They made a face. So my angels apples. Even if it were left. Ooh, whoopsie, slippery. Okay. There. I was trying that. Trying my luck. Okay, nothing else here? Then let's just go on. What is this? A lot of collapsed, what, decking? More stairs, maybe? Ah, the final save point. Alright, that is the last of those, I believe. Yep. All we're missing is, I think, a skull. I think we found all the other parts of this body. Or maybe a rib. Maybe. Don't we have a rib? An inside area here. So I'm guessing this house is our next. Around the edges. Very questionable house. Nothing off the bed there. That. And Mr. Scarecrow's back. Oh wait, no. Yep, guys. We're in a bucket, and someone tried to stab you, it seems. You probably deserved it, given how you've been behaving so far. Nothing there. Nothing there. Looks like we have to go in the house. It's over here then. Oh, one last toilet. Spend time in toilet during 5th section. Toilet 5. Why is our guy wobbly? I don't like this. That is a very dope toilet. No thank you. Especially since there's no railing. I saw that. That's creepy. I know. Door on me. Interesting chemistry. It's easier to interact with. No notes. Well, that seems important. Don't know why it's important. Don't normally collect body parts, wooden or otherwise. Another one. Right, we're putting a doll together? Why? I saw that. Care to explain, ma'am? You're not very talkative, I've noticed. It's very, hands-on. Torso. We're missing one more lid. And there's the head. Cool, I can play with the music a little bit. Can't do anything else now. Alright, I think we're missing one lid. Also, I don't know where I'm supposed to be putting all these. I'm supposed to be assembling them somewhere? Or am I just collecting these for the sake of collecting a doll? Its pieces. Missing any over here? Of course. Oh, hello. That's different. So this is where we're putting those. Hold on, I gotta find the last piece, apparently. Yeah, I see you there. Where was the key? The last door? Yeah, there we go. I saw that. Guessing this is Sarah. Last minute. Today my father made my favorite pancakes. He's rarely made them after Mom's death, but he wanted to make today a special day. He was very kind, asked many questions, and listened to me carefully. He hugged me tight and kept saying about my important part in changing this world. Suddenly I saw his tear. It was surprising since he could control his emotions better than anyone I've ever known. It reminded me times that I thought I forgot for ages. Times when I was young, times when our family was happy and life in the settlement was bright. It was one of the happiest days in my life, but I knew maybe it was to be my last meal. Before I could only guess from phrases I heard by accident, but now I understand everything that is coming. I don't see any point in escape, in begging or crying, because I know a day like this will never happen again. I don't want to die. There's still so many things to be done, so much that I haven't had a chance to see and know, but I don't have any power to keep fighting. I can't leave this place. I was prisoner of that place, but still, even the settlers that just do whatever my father says, they became my family. I don't want to abandon them. I don't think they will listen to me, but I can only hope that in the last moment their hearts will open and they will realize what they are doing. This miracle is the last thing that I can hope for. If it doesn't happen, I hope that Yan will be able to forgive my father and the settlers, and he will go back to his city and live a better life. For now, I will clutch to this hope as my mother taught me. I will enjoy this special day and my happy time with my father. So she kind of just accepted that she was... Puzzle is assembled. Alright, we got the last skeleton bit. First last doll piece for here. Am I missing something? That looks creepy. So this is probably Sarah's skeleton. Oh, the teddy bear is added. That's great. Didn't think that was going to be a thing. Did I have all the limbs? Maybe I did. I just didn't realize I grabbed all. Either way, teddy bear seems to have made a difference in some form. I don't understand. And it got very dark. Nothing. Right. It's super dark in here. Great. But why? I don't understand what this whole thing with the doll and the teddy bear is about. This is the only room that isn't dark. Maybe this was necessary for me to leave the house? Maybe the door was shut? I don't know. I may have missed it. Alright, that's open now. Great. Inventory. All that, all that, all that. We got everything. Everything's as done as we can get it. Oh wait, what about notes? Still missing 2 from Sarah somewhere. 1 from the Explorer and 2 from people. That's so weird. Why am I missing all these notes? Are they gonna have some of them over here? There's one. Falling. What I've done, that voice that I heard and trusted in, it just manipulated me. It destroyed my dreams and hope and used it for his advantage. By causing pain and suffering to Sarah, I released something dark and disgusting. Through Sarah, this thing released an anger that's been imprisoned for more than 1,000 years. He's revealed all his cards and now laughing at me. He took everything from me, my daughter, my dreams, and now he wants to take all the world. He was imprisoned by kind and pure people when they sacrificed their life, but my selfishness, my strong will to change this world released me. I made many mistakes during my life. I can't fix it. The only thing that I can do now is relieve this world from another parasite. Alright. So you screwed everything up and then sounds like you took your own life to instead of facing this and trying to deal with it yourself in some better way. Mr. I'm always in control and find out you're not. Alright. Oh, okay, we can see. Great. I wasn't sure if it would be like the other log areas where it felt like it didn't matter where we stepped so much. Alright. Let's try that again. Oh, the music stopped. Okay, let's try this. There we go. We got all the stuff. Interesting that the music stopped and all that with our dying there. Straw Daddy. My daddy promised to give me a bright life. I was reborn and became free as he promised. I wanted to find him and return the favor, but unfortunately he went to the place where no one returns. When I saw him resting on that tree, I felt loneliness, but after that someone looked through my window. It was my new friend, Strawhead. He changed Daddy for me. We have so much fun. We play and remember good old times together. With Strawhead and forest animals, I don't feel lonely anymore. Also, new toys keep coming here to entertain me, but sometimes Strawhead makes me angry with his silence and stupidity. When this happens, I let him rest and hang on the tree, because everyone's same as my daddy needs time to have some rest. Mr. Strawhead, don't be sad. So much fun is still waiting for us. Okay, I'm gonna guess that she was younger than the boy then who was 12, because the way that sounds, that or she was really not well, like, she sounds very young in her thinking and everything, that or maybe she was not well educated for some of her reasoning and all that. I don't know. Of course, at this point, I'm guessing this was after she got turned into a ghost, so she may also be being influenced by a lot of other things. Just seems very simple. Oh yeah, that looks perfectly normal and not dangerous at all. Perfectly safe. Ray of light in the dark kingdom. Yan's death took all my hope. I found him, dying. I heard his heart beating slower and slower. Puppeteer wanted to kill him. He wanted his death more than other settlers. Because Yan was interfering in his plans, I didn't let him do it. But unfortunately, I couldn't help Yan either. After Yan's death, hatred boiled in me. It is all because of those greedy people that allowed Puppeteer to become stronger. I don't see a reason to resist anymore, only feel revenge left in me. It was fun to play with all those toys that came here, but they became boring so fast. But this new toy, it is not like that. It has something special. This toy makes me feel weird. This man, his heart is pure, and his mission is heroic. He reminds me of Yan. It is like Yan is resurrected in him. He helped me find the ray of light. He gave me a power to resist the puppeteer's dominance. I must help him. Maybe he is the one who can finally stop this thing. So, that's giving me conflicting info here, too, because that sounds like probably talking about either me or the one guy who was trying to stop the ritual, do the reverse ritual, and giving her hope of ending this, which is strange in another way. Because I thought we were screwing it up, potentially, doing what the puppeteer wanted. Now that sounds otherwise. Very strange. Okay. Is this another save point? What? Okay, hold on. 27 out of 26. So there was, what, an extra save point? We can't go that way because darkness. Blocking the path. Take a quick look around. Yeah, totally normal, not evil pit in the ground. Surrounded by guardian statues. So looks like people praying, maybe? While being consumed by vines? Alright. Oh, let me just count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So I bet these would not have been lit up if we hadn't found all of the pillars. And then 27, there's probably just if we missed one. Because there was one that was kind of hidden, I remember. So maybe that was just what I was doing, is giving me the idea of how to work out. Alright, there's that doll we put together. It's like, hey, do the same thing you did before, I guess. Skeleton in place. Put all the rune stones in place. So we're probably setting the girl free, but are we also setting the monster free? Or is this something else? Ooh, sparkly. Sweet. We probably didn't set the girl free. Yeah, is this also setting the monster free, or reverse ritual? So that may be, freeing the catalyst for the curse and for the creature's influence. Though I suppose it could still go back to being a voice that tempts people to do the ritual again. Pretty. Sorry, what? I heard a word, but I don't know what that was. It was worded. Alright, that's down the steps. From this place, I'm guessing there will be a boat and us leaving. Okay, I thought I'd walk through this. Right there. And looks like we're supposed to force spirit. Found us. A spirit? The person we were looking for initially led us to Peter. Oh no, she's from Peter Pan's shadow type deal, wandering range. Looks like she's not quite gone. This force is special. It is like a huge dimension. It's absorbing human thoughts and feelings and keeping them inside. It's recreating them into something meaningful. Only the ones who sincerely search for the answers can find it. All these notes that I found during my journey in this force were a recreation of these thoughts. Like that, I was able to know all these stories, how good intentions can lead to disaster and losing everyone, how desire for our inmost target can backfire and make us blind, how I will how a will to dominate among the weak can lead to falling into the abyss, how desire to help a dear person can be impossible to reach, how the most pure can fall down on the weight of cruelty and pain. Sarah showed me that cruelty and despair is not the reason to get rid of kindness. All the experiences that I found here will forever stay with me, same as some part of me will always stay in this force. Alright. Well, that was an interesting story. I liked it. I feel like there were some areas in there that I'm like, they definitely left it a little up to interpretation. And that's okay. Some stories are better that way. I'm not sure if it helps or hinders this from quite or not. I did miss a couple notes, so I don't know if that will help or not. Probably not too much, but hard to say. I believe this was advertised as a horror adventure, though, and there were a couple creepy points, but only a few, really. I felt like a lot of this wasn't nearly as creepy as it, like, I don't know. It wasn't as creepy as it could have been. One, just a few of the things they did, like, a couple of the things just felt goofy. Like, there was some definite humor thrown in there, like the whole 9 3/4 thing Easter egg, and a bunch of and little things like that. And the whole whatever this weird situation with toilets. Some of the achievements and whatnot kind of, in a way, broke the spookiness. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm a little jaded to horror at this point in my life, but it didn't feel like, other than a couple points, it did not feel like it was a horror adventure so much as just an intriguing story. I was very much interested in the story. I will say that the story was great, and I was very curious about how it was going to play out, where it was going. But yeah, that was I don't know. Not a bad game, and I really liked the art for it. I will say that. While the story and the end, well, the ending was a little open ended. As to it seemed good, but was it good? Like, did we do what was right? Did we release the entity, or did we just release Sarah? And what was there? Seemed like there were some unanswered questions there. All in all, the adventure itself was interesting, and the place looked really nice. I loved the look of the place, and I feel like maybe part of that, what counterbalanced some of the spookiness as well, was the fact that it was areas where I could just look at it and be like, this looks really cool. I don't know. Leave a comment below. What are your thoughts on the game? I really enjoyed it, though, all things considered. I can recommend this as a game that is probably worth playing. And if you're curious about the other notes, go ahead and good luck finding them. I don't know where I missed them, but it seems like I missed a few. Not a ton, but a few. So that's it for this run for me, and I'm going to move on to some other things. I think I've got another game in mind, about a park ranger type thing that I think will be a fun one to jump into next. And of course, I'm going to be continuing with Clair Obscure. I'm currently a bit obsessed with that. I haven't been playing Blueprints much lately. Been mostly focusing on Clair Obscur, and it's hard to justify Blueprints as much since progress at this point in it is really hard to make. It feels like, and I only have very limited playtime, so usually it's like, okay, if I'm dragging along trying to get through Blueprints, I'm not recording new episodes for other stuff if I'm just doing the same thing over and over again in Blueprints. Like, no new content. Or very little new content, and I'm not sure if it's worth continuing with the recording it, but then, I don't know. It's so many things I do want to in some cases, but also it takes so much brain power in Blueprints, and I'm current... With 3 kids and a 4th one on the way here real soon, my brain power is sometimes a little limited between work, being busy, and family. Yeah. So, Also, oh yes. Also, I mentioned in a post I did, other than doing this game, maybe doing, what was it? Callisto Protocol? Or something like that? What was it? Is that what it was called? I think it was Callisto Protocol. I want to do that. That looked interesting. Very kind of Dead Spacey. I unfortunately won't be able to get to that probably until I'm done with Clair Obscur. Mostly because the Callisto Protocol takes up a lot of room. And so I'm going to have to get rid of something else that takes up a lot of room before I can download it and play it. And have room to record with. Because video recording takes up a lot of room as well. Alright, I think that's everything for me. And for this game, check it out for yourselves. Thanks so much for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe, and keep up with new releases if you're new here and haven't done so already. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.